Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Dudes on a Couch. We're back with more Queasies, Journey, with me, and Mo.
Hi.
All right, we're back here for Journey Part 2. Let's see what we can explore. Oh. Yes, this is a fun little part. It's so there's these huge like structures in the middle, right? And you're just gonna collect more of these like pieces of cloth to help fly from place to place.
Oh, so cool.
And you're gonna illuminate that whole thing, right? And watch this. Whee! So it unleashes like a whole bunch of them and they form a bridge.
It's really cool.
Yeah, so this whole little like desert area is yours to explore to try and complete the whole bridge so you can go across.
She's sliding a lot faster in this area too. Like she's just flying up hills almost.
Yeah, well, once you get your cape gets longer, you get faster, you can jump higher, fly longer. Like it's all pretty much your power, essentially.
So like in a lot of games, like Metroid Prime especially, they give you all the powers that you're gonna have, like right up front.
Oh, up front, yeah.
Yeah. And then they take them away. And this one's a little bit more interesting, kind of started you out in this more simpler sort of space. So your full exploration of it like has been from a very slow space, and now it's like just strange that you're getting to walk so much faster. Like it's interesting, like the mechanics just feel, I think it's just also how rapidly they're actually giving you the speed.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's one of the fun things about these style of games is that they don't give you anything up front. And you have to figure everything out as you go along. So, like, your power-ups come to you, your like, whatever, like, weapons or whatever interface you kind of have will expand and improve as you go along. And you kind of figure out, oh, this is what this is for. This is how this is supposed to be used, type of thing.
Right. And it's got that almost like it's kind of like a puzzle game, but like where it's slow and plotting. I'm trying to think of the game. Swapper. Have you played Swapper?
Swapper? No. What's Swapper?
Let me see if I'm getting this mic in the right spot. Swapper is like this. It's a puzzle game where basically you're, like this astronaut, and you come onto this planet, and you find out that you can basically create clones of yourself. But the clones all do this, like if you give them the left control, they all move left at the same time. And it starts getting in these real sort of like weird sort of places where they're saying, who are you? If you can be cloned, is the other one really you? And it starts forcing you to do these things where like you might have to kill your clone or like one of yourselves to like progress forward.
Yeah.
And so it's like if you killed the first clone, but you're progressing as a second clone, are you really like
Are
yourself?
you really you?
Yeah, are you really you? That whole sort of thing. And so they get this really slow sort of, oh, I need to finish this. You were telling me that I need to finish this bridge.
Yeah, so all those like ribbons kind of that
I
are
see.
tethered on the ground that are hanging up are the ones you want to get.
I'm gonna fly to it.
Now you're getting it.
Yeah, it has that kind of that same sort of like I'm just trying like a kind of stretching to draw that line of like the pacing.
Was I getting Swappers?
Just
Swap.
swappers. Like Schwappers. Let's make it plural.
Schwappers.
It's a bunch of swappers. You take your swapper. You can kill it if you want. It's you, but not really you. That's what the whole game's about. Swapper.
Oh Jesus! When did that game come out? Is that an older one?
90s. Was it?
Like 90s.
No, not 90s. Recently, I'm thinking it was just like 17 or something. 2017, I'm guessing. I don't know why I kept saying 90s. I'm just like 90s. No, it's 2017.
Oh,
pretty certain.
So you don't have to run up those. You can just hold circle.
Oh.
and it'll charge that little thing.
Oh.
Like that, yeah. And as long as that orb touches one of the like red pieces of cloth, it'll illuminate it.
Oh, cool. So did we get it? We have enough?
I think there's. Oh,
No, we got
Yep,
it.
you did
we
it.
got it.
so there's actually a bunch. There's a lot more things you can explore here if you want, but you don't have to.
If we collect the stuff, do we get like abilities? Or
Yeah.
something?
So look straight ahead, that glowing light.
Yeah.
So if you go over there and like do the little illumination thing, it'll make your cape longer.
Is there some way to run?
I usually just jump to places. I think that's one of the quicker ways to go. Oh yeah, I have. So you see all these like the waves in the sand.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go to deeper parts, it gets harder to move, and those like waves almost seem to swallow you.
Mm-hmm.
I never hung around too long to find out, but I wonder if it kills you if you stay there long enough. Because there's another section. So you see how this one's behind this little like waterfall type thing?
Mm-hmm.
If you take a left.
Hold on, I want to get this flag.
Oh yeah, that'll do your thing. There's like a big waterfall at the end to the right of the bridge. And like to get there, it's super tricky. But I never hung around like long enough to see if anything would happen. If it'll just eat you.
I don't think they will. This game doesn't seem the sort to like kill you for no reason.
I don't know.
Oh, does it kill you later on? Like, there's like a giant bomb that comes out, and you're like, it doesn't seem to fit. Oh wait, did I capture those? I must have.
Yeah, well, those will stay there. Like if you ever see a pack of them kind of just floating around, they'll generally stay in that spot even if you get them.
Okay.
But they'll boost you up.
Oh, he's really flying now.
Yeah, see how long the cape is? So so go straight ahead to that other light. I think there's like 4 in this
Oh,
section.
there's twists now coming into it.
Oh yeah.
Jump up there.
Yes, this thing you can't really jump when you're in the really deep sand.
Oh.
Here.
Did I capture
Alright.
it?
Yeah, you got it. So while you're standing on the base there, you can just press and hold circle, and it'll get the whole thing for you. So you have to walk up it. Woohoo. There you go. Yeah, having a long cape is super helpful, especially later on. Yeah, okay, so wait right here. Turn to your left a little bit. You see straight ahead, a little bit to the right, there's that little faint light.
Yeah.
So that's another one.
Okay, we'll go
I
for
think
that
you can
one.
only get there from going up the bridge and jumping off. I don't remember, but it was super tough to get over there, and there's a really deep patch of sand that looks like it'll just eat you. Yeah, and you can see there's like places to land along the way. You've got like all the little things floating around.
They're really making like mobility a lot easier now. Like now I'm actually just kind of floating and flying from one spot to another.
That's kind of the fun part of it. Well, one thing they do is like in the beginning, you have like no mobility at all. So as soon as they add the slightest bit, it's like the biggest relief. And we're only, I mean, technically we're like, what, like 10, 15 minutes into the game. This is the second part of this whole game. And you already feel this like 100% increase, you know, from
Right.
being able to not move around to being able to move around. Oh, so collect all these guys? And then, yeah. Woo!
There we go.
Whee!
Oh, cool. You can actually occlude the waterfall.
Yeah. There might be one more buried under there, but I'm not sure. But yeah, like, see how like deep all of this is now, and it's kind of like hard to trudge through. Oh.
Oh, they're all coming for me. I'm seeing if it can get kind of launched back.
You might have to find your way to other patches.
All right, should we keep exploring? Oh, there's a light over there.
There
Let's
it
do that
is.
one.
Yeah, we'll grab that one, then we can mosey on out of here.
I feel like we already got that one. I'm starting to forget.
Maybe we did.
So there's like I'm trying to think of all the games that kind of have this slow sort of like weird atmosphere to them. And there's that game. What is it? All Echo.
Yeah, we already got this. Echo. Well,
Is it after?
which one's Echo? Yeah, we already got that.
It's by this company called Ultra. I'm trying to just see if I'm getting the name wrong.
No, I don't know.
It's a really creepy game. Okay, so the Echo game is so cool. Like if anything, I think people should just see the trailer because it's like the artistic style is really just, it's in the same sort of vein of like how this one has this really monotonous sort of feel and look, and it's very expansive. That one's set in the distant future, and you're like this posh intergalactic space girl who's trying to find this mansion which was like the center hub of a cult that her great grandfather built, who's like a hyper ultra trillion billionaire or something. And so you find this mansion, and it's just like opulence to like just beyond opulence, I would say. Like it's just this enormous planetary size mansion, and you walk in, it's all gold marble and silver and everything, and it's vacant and completely empty, but the mansion kind of recognizes you like it's a character in itself, and so it lights up and is almost like welcoming you. And then all of a sudden you find a bunch of clones of yourself inside there. I feel like I have a theme. I was like talking about Swapper and now
clone games.
Oh, the clone games, you know, they're all really good. Meeting yourself is crazy. And so the whole point is like these clones want to kill you, but they learn from everything you do. So everything that like you used to evade them, they start like basically evolving. Oh, something's about to happen here.
Oh.
Okay, I remember from last time now. I just gotta light these up.
Yeah, and you can do it, so you don't have to run to all of them. So like yeah.
Button.
So if you press and hold it, it should get all of them at once.
Oh, sitting down. Sits like a cat.
He does, yeah. It's very much a cat. He's got the ears too. So like now you can actually see the character from the first little scene we saw, and it's all white robes. And if you notice, all white robes on those guys. So it's like nudging that it's like your ancestors type of thing. Spirits. And they were growing crops, and now beyond crops they're building a bigger civilization. You have structures, and
that seems like the bridge thing.
Exactly. No, it is. That's the bridge. And you see they have the power to kind of do stuff.
Conjure stuff from the stars.
Yep.
Oh, that's the robes.
Yep. That's the stuff that you kind of controlled. So like you have control over it, and now it's like, oh,
they built a monorail.
I
get it. They built a monorail and they used it to power the amusement park. I get it. Bingo.
Bingo, bango, bongo. We got it.
Bingo. Level 2, game done. Wow. I like this. I like the flying.
Right? And then like from the last like hallway you went through was like stone, and this one's a little bit more polished, has color, and full staircase and everything. So it's like you're advancing civilization just about.
So then we meet the clones. What happens now, huh?
We'll tell you what. We'll find out next time on the next episode of Dudes on a Couch.
Oh man, really? What? Really? Now?
Yeah, you gotta wait.
Dang it.
You gotta wait till after this.
Strudel break.
See you guys next time.
Bye.